What do I have, buddy? Feeling welcome back to another episode of Cook with Young Hall. I know y'all ain't saw me in a minute, about 2 weeks. Y'all know it's the same thing going on, but I ain't gonna complain about it. But let's get straight to it. Today I'm in the kitchen making meatloaf, but I'm making barbecue meatloaf. So I'm putting it on the grill. So we're gonna get straight to it. And I'm using ground turkey. Hopefully it's enough meat. Oh, and I'm making stuffed meatloaf. So I'm putting broccoli and cheese on the inside, and gonna have mashed potatoes on the side. Oh, well, before we get started with this, I didn't have no breadcrumbs, so I gotta make my own breadcrumbs. I got some saltine crackers, so let's get those mushed up first, and then we can just do everything back to back to back, and I ain't gotta do other stuff in the mix. So let's get the crackers crushed up. Now with the breadcrumbs, you can use crackers, use sliced bread, whatever you have. But with sliced bread, you can either, you can either just break it up in the bread, or you could toast the bread and then crush it up. But it'll work too if you just was to just break the bread up. I've done that before too. Especially I do that with my patties all the time. Just like that, we got breadcrumbs. Alright, we can get to it now. Alright, y'all, we'll go straight in. Okay, I got 1 egg. Egg in there. Got barbecue sauce. Onion. But guess what, y'all? No bell pepper. I forgot to go get a bell pepper. Hey, do y'all know? I was on Facebook and I saw somebody say onions and bell peppers don't go in everything. They must don't know how to cook. Onions and bell pepper could go in just about everything. About 95% of everything. If it ain't sweet, it can go in 100% of everything. It's just a enhancement to make everything taste good. You know what, y'all? I started a garden. I should have did the process from the beginning to the end, but when I go outside and start my grilling on, I'm gonna show you all my process so far. It's coming along good so far. Okay, got my same season as usual as I always use. Onion powder, garlic powder. Where the garlic powder go? Oh, garlic powder, I don't know how I get that. Creole. Smoked paprika. Ground turmeric. Cilantro lime adobo. Smell good already. And it's just not one I use all the time, but I do use it though. But it ain't in one of my seasons I use all the time. But Worcestershire sauce, gotta have that Worcestershire sauce in your meatloaf. Put on my handy dandy glove. Let's mix it up. Oh, almost forgot. I mean, technically, if you wanted to, you can make it without the breadcrumbs. All right, that should do. I like to just put just enough to help bind it together. I don't want it to be bread meatloaf. I still want it to be 99% meat. Break the egg up. Add a little more onions. Need a little more barbecue sauce. I'm gonna do a glazed barbecue sauce too on the grill as it get done, as it cook. So we have a light glaze on it as well. You know how well, I'm not gonna do it how typically meatloaf would just be on the top and all that. I'm gonna glaze the whole meatloaf. Alright, that's that. We got that. Alright, y'all. Now it's time to mold the meatloaf and add the stuffing as well. Let's get about half of this. Now it's not gonna be a real big meatloaf. It's just gonna be a little decent sized meatloaf, enough to eat for 2 or 3 days, if that long. You know, 'cause I like to make a meatloaf sandwich after I, eat it the regular way. Okay, probably get a little more. All right. Oh, before we put the broccoli in, we're gonna put a layer of cheese. Cheese different. I've been keeping my cheese in the freezer because it seems like it go bad fast or quicker than I can eat it. I really don't eat a lot of cheese like I used to. So let's shred some cheese up. Spread this out to see what it look like. That's enough for me because I still got to put some on top as well. So that's perfect. And my seasoned broccoli, I put garlic powder and Creole on here. I'm gonna cut them up a little bit. See, they whole. So, like this. So I'm gonna cut them maybe in half. See, like this. That's a good size. We're just stuffing it around. I'm gonna just fill it up. But you know what? I gotta make sure it's not all the way to the edge because I want to make sure it's molded good and closed up. So you make sure don't go to the edge and it'll be good. I think this is good. Now a little more cheese on the top. Now, just mold the top. Actually came out bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So we all the way up in there. But it's gonna shrink down a little bit too, I think. No, once I spread it out, it's the size I thought it was gonna be. Maybe a little bit bigger. Alright, y'all, let's get this meatloaf on. Let's see, I don't know if I need this glove or not, but I might. Okay, it worked. All right, just let it cook. So my paper did burn. Hopefully, ain't on the meatloaf. But I am gonna try to flip it over too, so we'll see. Alright, about to go and flip it. I hope that ain't my cheese that's leaking out. Ah, no. Might just flip the whole paper, look like the whole foil. You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. But you had some things going on there for a minute, so I looked up. Tomato plants.
Oh yeah, tomato plants, you alright?
Big balls that get up there though.
Yeah.
Was that chewing it up?
Yeah. I got meatloaf on here.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh. Man, that butter. Oh. Just eat like this. That don't make no sense. All messed up. That just made me mad. I might do this video all over. But, as I always do, gotta put the bad out like I put the good out. I like to show my progress. Alright, y'all. Finished process. As y'all see, meatloaf a little beat up, but it look good though. So I can't complain that much. It is just not the look that I prefer. I'm gonna put a little pepper on here. I don't think I need no salt. I'll put some more butter. I guess not. Let me taste it and see. Let me get y'all a close up first. Alright, y'all, let's see what this land like. Give it a taste. Okay. Alright, my good people. It's another episode of Cook with Young Hard. As always, appreciate everybody that watched the video to the end. Stay tuned for more. Already. Alright, y'all. So I'm going to show y'all the garden. Let's check it out. This is my okra. Got some sweet potatoes. Collard greens. Alright, let's see what's. I got some more over here. Tomatoes and bell peppers, red and green. And over here, jalapenos and cantaloupe. Everything coming in good.